this video, I will share with you some of the basic elements of a short story. This is the first one of a group of videos that I will talk about the setting, the characters, the plot, the conflict, the theme, the point of view, the tone, and the style. In this particular video, we're going to talk about the setting. Okay, when we talk about the setting, we try to set, we are talking about that word, to set where and when the story is lived, or when the story is written to the reader. So we can say that the setting answered the questions: where and when is the story set? Describe physical and time, including social and cultural conditions of the scenario and the characters. So, if we are answering the questions where and when, we could say that we are talking about the place, and we could say that we're talking about the time. So, these two parts of the story are very, very important in order to the reader to understand what is going on, why is going on, why they are living like that, why they react like that, because remember that we're talking about social and cultural conditions. So if the writers have a good setting of the story, he will give to the reader a social and cultural background of the characters. So is the story is going to be more understandable, and is going to be more affordable for the reader to realize what happens there, why things are going through in that way, why the son reacts in that way to his mother, why the daughter is trying to get or not getting something, and they give us an explanation of the place. Where are the things set for the story, about the furniture, about the places, about cities, of our towns, of our houses, maybe schools, maybe another buildings that could be involved in the story. So for this explanation that we're talking about the setting, and according to these questions, where and when the story is set, I pick up three examples to show you how a setting could be so important for the characters uh, to show up all the things that they are gonna live, and to form that fabulous story that you are reading in your book, in your novel, in your short story, in your poem, or whatever. In this case, particularly in your short story. So the first example that I will show you, it's a big castle in a particular place that is shown in the screen, that his name is Hogwarts. Most of you born in the Harry Potter era, and you realize this place as a very, very well-known place for the Harry Potter actions and living things that happens in the story. So you know through the movies and through the books how was it constructed, all the rooms that it has, and all the spaces that they got to share some activities, etc., etc. So Hogwarts from Harry Potter is the first example I pick up for showing you the setting of a short story. Another one is a very famous address in novels and in movies, is the 221B Baker Street. And if you have already seen the movies, or even better, read the books of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, you will recognize this as the Sherlock Holmes address. In this place, he has his particular and personal library, and he thinks about all these cases, and he smokes his pipe, and he tries to find the solution of every single case that he was trying to solve with the police, and as a private detective, and so on. This address is very famous. It's so famous that in London there is the place in that address, 22B Baker Street, and now it's a place for you to go and buy some souvenirs and get inside Sherlock Holmes' house and so on. So this is our second example. The third example I pick up to show you the setting in this video is a very, very famous movie that comes out from a very, very famous book that was written by Mario Puzo, and this story is The Godfather. The picture that is shown in the screen is the Godfather's house in New York. This is from the first movie and from almost the entire book, because according to the story, there was a second location besides New York. When they left this house and sell every one of the properties, they go to Nevada and give to the story a new setting. But for the first movie and the book, this is the house of Vito Corleone, and this is the setting for The Godfather. I hope that you enjoyed this explanation. This was the setting of the basic elements of a short story. See you guys.